I might be known for cooking up drama, but now class is the only thing I serve.
This politician knows that laughter is always the best policy.
The verdict is in, and this season I'm taking control.
I'm framing my future, and the focus is all about me. I've sown my success from threads of scandal, but now I'm ready to wear my fortune with style.
Hey guys, the Queen is back. So what have I been up to since the reunion aired? Well, staying busy, of course, with providing the most chic cuisine to my clients, launching my culinary app, maintaining the balance of family life, being a top-of-the-line mother and grandmother, as well as researching for all of the charities that are so close to my heart and heading up all of the fabulous events and parties that are such a big part of my life. I'm very blessed. I'm a classy lady, that's obvious. What I did at the reunion to Summer? No, that wasn't exactly classy. But it sure felt good. I haven't spoken to her since. That, however, will be changing as the annual Power of Unity Mother-Daughter Charity Banquet is fast approaching, and of course I'm the chair of the board and responsible for making sure the event goes off as eloquently as always. All of the most refined and established ladies in Willow Creek will be in attendance with their daughters, so today I'm having my own two beautiful and powerful daughters, Blair and Jaci Rae, over to assist with some planning. Thank you, my darlings, for joining me to help get this event underway.
Of course, Mom. This is always one of my most favorite events.
Mine too. But before we get started, Blair and I do want to talk to you about something. But don't get mad.
Oh dear. What is it?
We just know that it's going to be extra difficult for you to be around Summer, especially after the altercation, and don't want you to jeopardize the event and your hard work, not to mention the added strain it puts on all of us for you two to constantly be fighting.
It almost offends me that either one of you think that I would let that woman interfere with something as important as this charity event. I will have her banned before that happens. Please don't tell me that this is a disclaimer coming straight from her.
No, Mother, this didn't come from her.
And you're already on the defense when that's not what either one of us wanted by having this conversation. But Summer is our stepmother and the mother to our little brother and sister.
And is very involved in the same social circles that we are. We just want to try and make things as cordial as possible.
I appreciate the concern, but it's unnecessary. Let's move on from this conversation. I can't help but feel a tad bombarded by my girls right now. I just despise the way that Summer has pushed me to do things out of my character in the past.
Mom, just try your best to see where we're coming from.
Don't take this as me dismissing either one of your feelings. But I want you both to consider mine as well.
We do, and we are always on your side.
Perfect. I love the both of you so much. Now, let's get to planning, shall we? Although Owen and I definitely had problems in our marriage and a rough divorce, I am thankful all of my children have such great relationships with their father. Even with my kids being adults now, I do harbor a small amount of jealousy knowing that they have all developed a relationship with Summer.
Willow Creek's most marvelous politician is in the building and ready to write this new chapter. And I am thrilled for all of you to be with me on the journey. Last season truly was a whirlwind experience with many incredible moments, but also some that caused me to do a lot of self-reflection and discovery. All that you can do is take these encounters and do your best to learn from them and grow to be better. Since the reunion, I have done my best to do just that. I've taken on a multitude of new causes standing up for what I believe in. Supported Mickey as he is deep in the process of writing his new book. Spent time with my children and really focused on building my bond even stronger with them. And I've also made the decision to run for mayor of Willow Creek, which will demand so much of my time and attention. With the exposure that I now receive, it's imperative that I'm on my best behavior, because this election will be a pivotal moment in my career. It's also a time when you want to feel support from your friends, and thankfully I have felt that from most of them. I know that we are all extremely busy women, but I am most surprised by not really hearing from my best friend Chelsea much since the season aired. Yes, I did a podcast after the reunion, discussing my firm stance against violence, and I guess she took that as me not standing by her. But I'm not going to apologize for my views, and I don't think that it should have ever gotten to that point with Summer. I'm going into the mother-daughter event with an open mind, with the hopes of genuinely reconnecting with Chelsea without there being any sort of tension or drama. But I guess we will see how it plays out.
It's been a little chaotic lately in the Oakford household, to say the least. Hey guys, it's me, Jane. I don't think that you truly can ever really expect what's to come when you take part in something like this. It's been a roller coaster of ups and downs, that's for sure. Since the reunion aired, I have really thrown myself into work. I've had the luxury of taking on and representing all kinds of eccentric new clients at my firm. A large number of them are fans of the show, so that's always pretty humorous. On the other hand, I am still dealing with the wreckage from Allison's bombshell within my family daily. It created lots of tension with Rod and I because he feels I exposed Allison. She feels betrayed by me. And then Braden and Caroline seem almost numb to it all. I harbor a lot of guilt for something that I had no control over. An unexpected silver lining through it all has been the strength made in the friendship between Evelyn and I. Since the reunion, our bond just continued to grow as we both helped each other process through the devastation. I love her so dearly, and I am so proud of her.
Attention. It's your girl Evelyn. And I'm rolling with the punches. Much better than I even expected. After the reunion, I had to constantly hear so many different Sims opinions on what they would do if they were in my situation, or how they would have handled it. It got to be too much, so I had to kind of back away and focus on me and rediscovering myself in a sense. I have put a focus back on my photography, which has been amazing. I even got honored with an award for my recent work at a fancy dinner party. Loving dedicating myself to my 4 incredible boys. Making memes with my girlfriends. And I've been in therapy, of course. I am officially in the beginning stages of my divorce from John. And even the idea of that used to horrify me. But now I'm stronger. And welcome change. When you go through something challenging, you really do take notice of those who are consistently supporting you. I had a lot of resentment toward Jane, and it was misplaced. I really am so thankful to have a friend like her. Someone else who has really become a staple in my life is Gabrielle Bridges. She's new in Willow Creek and just got married to Liam Bridges. Liam has quite the reputation, having been married to Charlotte Colby and then Amelia Price. And of course rumors flew that Gabrielle was only marrying him for his simoleons, but I didn't let gossip deter me from a friendship with her because she's a lovely sim. Tonight I'm having both Jane and Gab over for dinner and nectar. Well, thank you ladies for coming over. I'm so excited to introduce the both of you. 2 of my biggest cheerleaders.
Of course. And I've heard a lot about you, Gabrielle. I'm pleased to finally meet you. I'm not gonna lie, what I've heard about Gabrielle isn't great. I know she's been good for Evelyn getting her out there, and I know they go out a lot. But Gabrielle acts like she's not a married woman herself. Just my opinion.
The pleasure is all mine. So happy to finally be meeting the famous Jane. I just know that you and I will be great friends. You'll have to join me and Evelyn on one of our famous nights out soon.
Oh yes, for sure. I'd love that.
Just make sure you can keep up and we will be all good.
Don't underestimate me now, Gabrielle. Ev, have you spoken much with Summer recently?
I mean, a little. Things have been a tad distant lately, and I'm not entirely too sure why. There's no bad blood between Summer and I. She has had a lot going on, and I have been sure to check in on her through it. She hasn't really done the same with me, but I'm not upset or anything. After all the drama of the season, I definitely needed some kind of escape. I was in a dark place. But you can't hide forever, so I'm back. Shortly after the reunion aired, I received the news that I had miscarried. I was at a point where I was at peace with being pregnant, so it was pretty difficult for our family. The intense amount of bad press that I received, my miscarriage, and of course the slap heard all over Sim Nation were major factors in me really questioning if I wanted to return. But I'm back, bitches. You haven't seen the last of me just yet. I'm in my redemption era, and if any Sim stands in the way of me getting what I want, then it's off with their heads. I refuse to be disrespected. My marriage to Owen is stronger than ever and our bond is unbreakable. My gorgeous twins continue to thrive and the success of my boutique has risen to record-breaking highs. It's easy to see why any Sim would be utterly jealous of me and my fabulous life. Despite all of the bull with Chelsea, I have great relationships with all of my stepchildren. I'm really debating on what course of action to take when I see her at the mother-daughter event. She is going to know that I am no longer a Sim to be messed with.